Alright, so I just wanted to do an extra bonus video for you guys. And so in this bonus video, I wanted to kind of speak on Spider-Man Far From Home. So as you guys know, I've always loved Spider-Man. Spider-Man is one of my favorite superheroes. He's definitely up there. I love the 1994 Spider-Man series. I love that series. I've watched it, rewatched it so many times. I'm still sweating bullets, man. I've rewatched it so many times. I've rewatched the X-Men so many times. Like, I just love X-Men, Spider-Man. Those are my top. Like, I love Captain America, Hulk, but those are up there. X-Men and Spider-Man are like way more important than them to me. I love Black Panther too. I loved Black Panther before. I didn't love Black Panther because he was black, to say. I loved Black Panther ever since I saw the fact that his similarity, because Captain America is like my number one. Like, I've always loved Captain America for what he stood for, how he was. And Black Panther was similar to Captain America in the qualities that I saw in Captain America that made me like him. And I loved him as a kid. I think it was Avengers 2, the animated movie, is when I really was like, man, Black Panther is the truth. Like, Wakanda is great. It's amazing. The movie Black Panther was very emotional for me, not only just for the reasons that other people think so, but because I love the character so much and I wanted him to be done justice. When I found out he was in Civil War, I was so happy. Black Panther as a character is very important to me, not just his race, but him as a character. I loved him. I felt like they did him justice. They picked the perfect person, Ryan Coogler, to do that movie. Spider-Man. I love Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. I had no issue with Andrew Garfield. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is very underrated. Just the risk they took in that movie, I respect the risk. I loved it. I've played all the Spider-Man games. I love them. Not all, but I love most of them. Especially the older ones. Spider-Man 2, Web of Shadows, Spider-Man 3, Amazing Spider-Man. I beat that game so many times over and over. Venom is one of my favorite characters. There's a lot of rumors about Far From Home, Venom being in the movie, rumors about Deadpool being in the movie, things like that. The MCU, you have to understand there's a difference. The old Spider-Man was, I got jobs. The old Spider-Man had Morbius, Blade, Daredevil, X-Men. Like, the animated series had everybody. Everybody was in Spider-Man, coming in, all up in there. They weren't like, they were just there. Like, they had reasons to be in the story. Doctor Strange, Madam Web. These new Spider-Mans are more, I've watched the MCU cartoon, and they're more centered towards that, where he has like power. I think Power Man, Nova, all that, like Iron Man. He's trying to be an Avenger so bad, this and that. There's nothing wrong with that. I like the different incarnations. I'm one of those people where I'm okay with different incarnations of things. I'm okay with it. I like it. I love Tom Holland. I've loved all the Spider-Mans. They were all good picks to me. Some of them were better in certain places. Spider-Man 3, I loved it. I love Sandman. Venom didn't really get done justice, but it wasn't garbage to me. Venom, the movie, is amazing. I loved it. The ending was kind of fell off, but it was still great. But, so my thing with Spider-Man is I've watched Spider-Man a lot. Jake Gyllenhaal plays Mysterio. I've wanted to see Mysterio for so long, especially if you played the Spider-Man 2 game, and you had to fight against Mysterio in the theater and then out on the, oh man, that game was, he was annoying. But Mysterio's a great villain. My thing about Mysterio is I want to make this video because I don't know what Marvel's going to do. Now, Marvel can be tried and true, and they could make Mysterio. Mysterio is Quentin Beck. That's who Jake Gyllenhaal's playing. Quentin Beck is a guy, he was a actor slash special effects guy. And Spider-Man, I forgot exactly what happened, but I know Spider-Man had something to do with messing up something for him in his career and him losing his job and things like that. He blamed Spider-Man for that. So what he did is he used his expertise in science and special effects to make himself look like Spider-Man was robbing banks and Spider-Man was doing this and that, Spider-Man being evil, make everybody despise Spider-Man. You know, Jonah Jameson already hates him, so he's like, oh, Spider-Man's a villain, he's a crook, blah, blah, blah. So this is what he was doing, is make everybody turn against Spider-Man. Then Mysterio created these creatures similar to the elementals, but he created creatures and robots and things that he would fight. Mysterio would actually fight them, but he's not really fighting. He was like looking like he's beating them up. So he's the hero. Spider-Man's the bad guy. Mysterio is the hero. This is the story. This is how it goes in the comics. A lot of times, this is how it went in the animated series. This is why I wanted to know and make this video, because we don't know what they're going to do. The Skrulls. Everybody knows the Skrulls were evil. I think there was like one good Skrull in the comics. Skrulls were evil. Secret Invasion. Captain Marvel changed that. Captain Marvel made it to where the Skrulls were interesting. They were good. We saw good Skrulls. They were funny. I love the take, because I went into Captain Marvel like, I know what the Skrulls are. I know what they're going to do, blah, blah, blah. But no, there was a twist. I love the twist. I love what they did with them. Mysterio is not only introducing the multiverse, but he's introducing multi-facets of this character. Is he really, truly going to be good? Is MCU going to do that? Is he going to twist and trick us, and they're just going to execute it properly like they've been doing in the show and the comics? I don't know what they're going to do in Mysterio. I just want you to keep it in the back of your mind, these two things. One, Mysterio is a master of illusions. He's always trying to trick people and make them think that what they're seeing is different than what is actually going on behind the scenes. Marvel may be doing that to us. We got to think about that. But also keep in mind Captain Marvel, the Skrulls being different. Even the Dabari in Dark Phoenix were different than they were in the comics. What is Marvel going to do with Mysterio? Keep that in the back. Don't go in there. It'll kind of blow your mind. Don't go in there like, oh, I know what they're going to do with Mysterio. I already know. Because when you go in there like that, it's going to blow your mind when they change it. Just keep it open. Be like, are they just going to execute what I know perfectly? Or are they going to switch it up on me and make me love it? Because I love the switch with the Skrulls. Obviously, the evil ones are coming. I love the switch, how they did it. I think they should do it in this movie. Maybe Mysterio, maybe like a new mentor-ish type of thing. There's rumors about the Sinister Six, things like that. But I just want you guys to be on high alert. Think about the main possibilities of what might happen in this movie and what might actually happen. And so, for my last X-Men shirt, let me... Just want to show you guys how much I love X-Men. End the day off right. I gotta also, oh my god, I can't show this. I got a Magneto shirt. Man, look at that. Magneto? And, oh, who do we have here? His son. I've had these shirts for a while. But his son, Pietro Maximoff. Quicksilver, who I love, Evan Peters, Quicksilver. He's the best Quicksilver to me. Aaron Taylor Johnson's cool, but Evan Peters is the best. This is Magneto's son. They didn't address that in Dark Phoenix, too. That was another issue. But also, even though I'm not a big Cyclops fan, I got a jacket that has Cyclops uniform. I'm going to zip it up for y'all so y'all can see. But basically, look at that. Isn't that fire? Like, I love X-Men, y'all. I have a lot of X-Men stuff. This is just me. But thank you guys so much for your time. Thank you for watching the videos. I truly appreciate it. And I'm gonna announce those giveaway where there's more content, more videos to come.